The fastest time to enter the end portal is insane. And I found all of the fastest Minecraft world records of all time.
Wait, I did not get world record that fast, right?
Think we might have just got world record. What the fuck?
Minecraft has actually been beaten in just 20 seconds. Yes, 20 seconds. If you can even understand one thing that happens, like there's something wrong with it. This is done with a TAS. This is a program that plays frame by frame, input by input, and basically you can coordinate your entire run before it happens. The craziest part for me about this is seeing how he kills the Ender Dragon. I don't even see the Ender Dragon anywhere on screen, but I guess it dies. But there's actually even a faster TAS run since this, completed in only 17 seconds. And this one surprisingly makes even less sense than the first one. I'm so confused. Thankfully, I actually watched this 20-minute long in-depth explanation, so that is a great resource if you want to find out more, as I did find it very interesting to actually find out how he even killed the Ender Dragon.
Immediately upon arriving, Dylan's position isn't quite optimal, so he has to use 2 Ender Pearl throws to reposition. But between these throws, he places down the End Crystal. When entering the End for the first time, it takes 1 second for the Ender Dragon to spawn. However, placing this crystal throws a wrench in the process. The dragon and the exit portal appear at the same time. When an end crystal is placed before they spawn, it finds that there's no exit portal, so it spawns a new one and opens it by default. Then, when the Ender Dragon tries to spawn, it's prevented from doing so because the exit portal is already open. The end result is that the Ender Dragon is banished into the void and simply never appears.
Now, one of the most difficult records in all of Minecraft is the All Advancements record. The current world record holder is touted as the greatest Minecraft player of all time, Feinberg. This record involves getting every single advancement in the game, the entire list. Punch your first tree, slay the wither, get every status effect, trade with villagers, everything. And as you can see, he's over 2 hours in on a great pace, and his chat is going absolutely bananas.
What the fuck?
A lot of people think diamonds are the hardest thing to get in Minecraft, but if you're a pro, you know that it's netherite. But what if I told you the record for getting netherite is just 7 seconds? But that is done with a TAS again. The actual random seed world record for getting netherite is by Amanda Wen, 1 minute and 38 seconds. Now let's watch the TAS version. Oh my god. What about the record of filling your entire inventory with a different item? Well, the world record pace is an insane 37 seconds, completely dominating the rest of the competition on this record. And this run is by the player Mixray. Entering the Nether is also its own record, but the differences between the subcategories is absolutely hilarious. You see, the runs in Minecraft can be split up between structures and no structures. Obviously, structures, the run was a lot faster because a player could actually just spawn near a Nether portal and utilize it. And that's pretty much what happened with the world record from Sony, but let's first take a look at the no structures run, which I think is a little more impressive because it's not completely reliant on RNG. So this is the world record Enter the Nether run by Lego Boy 1243.
Yes! World record! Oh, thank God. Yes, 1 of 5. 1 of 5. Wow, wow.
And now for the structures run. This is the Arbalistic record. This is also one of the hardest single advancements in the entire game of Minecraft. And what you have to do is kill 5 different mobs with 1 single crossbow bolt, using the Piercing 4 enchantment. And the world record belongs to Mikhail 4350 after getting this run. Now, when you started playing Minecraft, I'm sure you were obsessed with diamonds like we all were. This record is the fastest time to obtain a diamond. And now the differences again between the structures and no structures is actually ridiculous. The world record for random seed structures is by a player, Valen, I think. And this record is so fast, I can't even show it yet because you wouldn't be able to see it really. We're gonna start with the non-structures world record by Ufi, and this is actually a very fast 15 seconds. This record was gotten over 5 years ago and still stands to this day. Now for the structures world record.
Chicas, si la ave está ready, está ready. Está ready, Iván.
Creo que superé a Prenix en Obtain Diamond.
Now, just like with diamonds, swords also have a lot of aura in Minecraft, okay? It's the go-to weapon in Minecraft. It is so iconic, and this achievement is getting all of the swords. Again, the differences between the subcategories is insane. So we're gonna start with the random seed glitchless world record. Again, by the player Kenan Cardis, who we touched on earlier. But if we look at the set seed glitchless world record for pre 1.6, the time is as low as 9 seconds by the player Agent W06. So we covered getting diamonds, we covered getting every sword, but what about every single mineral in the game? The random seed glitchless world record time for this is by the player Blobsir. Four minutes, 55-second run. One of the most badass Minecraft records is for sure the killing all bosses achievement, which is exactly what it sounds like. You have to kill the Ender Dragon, the Wither, and an Elder Guardian. The world record holder for this is a player named Big Monkey, with a crazy time completely separating himself from second, third in the rest of the competition.
Oh my god.
Wait, did you even rip looting? Are you just doing
I did looting.
all bosses with looting?
No, you get looting after, yeah.
Oh, they already bred? Okay. Did I eat raw salmon already? I don't remember.
Fuck you, die!
Wait, I
Dang
should pull up
it.
the tracker. I'm stupid.
There's a Minecraft achievement called Hero of the Village. In order for this, you have to trigger a raid. In order to pull this off, you need the Bad Omen status effect that you get by killing a pillager captain. So after you get this and you enter a village, the raid begins, and you have to defend all of the villagers from this raid.
Genre avec le RP, ensuite genre, tu fais ton portail là où le raid spawn, comme ça tu les envoies dans le nether et tu gagnes le raid. 7 points. Oh putain. Oh, ils ont spawn dessus. Je vais dire le W. Oh putain. Smash.
Mais attends, pourquoi?
Il fait Heroes Village.
Oh.
Nikkei with a time of 2 minutes and 13 seconds.
Je vais te dire ça si tu veux, attends, mais ouais.
One of the more funny, interesting records you can get is the all wood logs record, which, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. Every single type of wood log. Oak, spruce, birch, jungle, dark oak, you name it. And each of these logs is actually tied to its own biome, so you need to completely travel around the map in order to acquire them. The world record time for this is by the player RobotCraft22. Okay, so we covered all wood logs. What about all wool? It's basically the same thing as the wood, except you have to get all 16 colors of wool. You're gonna need the specific dye that ties to it. And the world record comes from the player Kazi the Creeper, when they just barely beat the world record time with this run.
Dude, that's world record. Wait, I did not get world record that fast, right?
One of the hardest records in the game is for sure getting a complete set of netherite armor, which is called Cover Me in Debris. And the world record time of this is absolutely insane. When you look at the rest of the records, the only person close is Real Ben X, just 3 minutes away. What you should remember is the very good speedrunner I've talked about. But apart from him, everyone is completely far away from his world record time when he got this run. 15 minutes, 51 seconds by Insane Hack. The funniest thing about this though is the difference between the set seed world record and the random seed world record. Because again, with the random seed, we're seeing times like 2 hours, you know, being in 10th and 11th place. But the set seed world record isn't even a minute. The player Unsort Tier Tests, there's no way I said his name right, got 32 seconds and 248 milliseconds, just barely beating out second place by 2 seconds. We gotta get back to the player Feinberg. He's showing up again because he holds the record for the full iron armor in 15 levels achievement.
Wow, that's fucking crazy good, no?
The funniest thing about this is he beat the second place record by not even 1 second. A very interesting Minecraft record is the all workstations achievement. This is where you get every workstation block in the game. A crafting table, a furnace, a smoker, an anvil, an enchanting table, everything. But the time to acquire all of these is ridiculously fast, completely separating himself from second, third, fourth, and so on. This is from the player Mathox.
Ouh, let's go, le sub 4. En plus, je l'ai pulvérisé.
Now, a record not a lot of people know about is actually the How Did We Get Here advancement. This is one of the single hardest advancements in the entire game because what you have to do is get every single status effect active at the exact same time, in survival mode of course. Now, SB737, a very big YouTuber, actually got the world record on this.
We're gonna splash all the potions. We're then going to get levitation from this shulker. Like, okay, shield, get out of here. We don't need that right now. Come on, shulker, give me levitation. Perfect, we'll shut those doors. Get that from, get the come on, hit me, thank you. Okay, and we then need to do that. Okay, we've got spectral. Did we do it? We did it, yes. And I think we might have just got world record. We did indeed get the world record by 20 seconds.
But this was over 5 years ago, and actually 3 people have beat him since, with the world record being shaven down to a crazy fast 39 minutes and 49 seconds by the player Kaludi. Now this is the fastest death ever in Minecraft. Now pay attention because it's gonna go by very quickly. This is the current Minecraft speedrunning world record, and this is the accomplishment most people think about. Loki's run of 6 minutes and 50 seconds is absolutely legendary, and I've actually covered the entire history of this process. Loki's 6 minute and 50 second run is the fastest time Minecraft has ever been beaten in the main category. But what about the fastest time to beat Minecraft on a phone. Obviously, almost all competitive speedrunning is done on the PC, but the mobile world record is actually a pretty fast 9 minutes and 9 seconds by Ian G. And Bedrock is a completely different beast. You don't have the F3 debug screen, the fighting is completely different, a lot of things are different. And I don't know about you, but starting Minecraft on the phone as a kid is actually how I started playing Minecraft, so pretty awesome record. Anyway, drop a like, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the fastest Minecraft world records of all time.